We finally made it to the Super Bowl, and the age-old question was finally answered, D. Is it possible for Kyle Shanahan to fuck up twice? And the answer is yes.
You know what, brother? This NFL season right now, I feel that last season, it could be just because my team did better last year, but I felt that last season was a much better football season, a better football playoffs and all that. I thought the Super Bowl was lame, but everything else in that last year was solid as fuck. Really one of the best years in the NFL. This year was different. There was, I wouldn't say, pretty much what we're about to get is the changing of the guard because the Patriots are done. And not only that, but we're seeing a lot of the older quarterbacks are starting to give up. Drew Brees has probably got one more year in him before he's gone. Phillip Rivers no longer with the Chargers. Nigga. Eli Manning retired.
And his place in the Hall of Fame is questionable at best, but, you know.
There's a bit of a changing that's going on in the NFL this year. At least going into next year is going to be what really sticks.
Well, D, you know what the deal is, right? The Negroes are coming for them quarterback positions. That's what's happening.
Oh, man, yeah. So I can just hear that. Can you hear it, Chris?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Can you hear it? Whole lot of college recruiters saying, well, Deron, you threw over 3,000 yards in a season. That's really, really good for a high schooler. We want you to play cornerback. I think you can cover really well on the edges. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hear it. There's an all-state quarterback being told, if you just play wide receiver, you'll be unstoppable.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, it's
They're facing something new. I think it's funny how certain elements, not only say elements, but certain sports follow America very well in a way. Baseball used to do that before all the motherfucking trainers and scouts got greedy and said, "Hey, let's get all our players from the Dominican Republic and make it uneven as fuck." We can't say that no more.
Yeah.
Professional football, of course, it kind of mirrors America. You know, it's not black people are getting more opportunities, but they're still in the same place that we were, 40 years ago. Ain't that a bitch? The NFL actually copies how America is. And, and I said it before, I'm on Wrestle Corner before, I'm not even bullshitting. WWE mimics America a lot.
Except progress a little bit better, maybe.
As in, it really does kind of reflect what's going on. Not want to say going on in America, but just minor things like how it took a while for women to actually get fucking respected. How, we can't keep a Negro on television longer than 5 minutes. They like it. Look,
people do like black people that aren't ambiguous, like The Rock. Holy shit! It's like, yeah.
We need to get off of that shit because we just had to deal with it already.
No. I'm saying that because you know how people like to,
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Mr. Man, I don't know, a little bit too brown.
It's like, hey, thank God you got Samoan in your blood, because otherwise,
I would money to hear any executive just tell the truth. He's a black person. Like, I would love to hear that. Oh, before somebody say, what, you promoting that shit? No, I just like to hear the truth every now and then. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I always sit there and say it's best. I would rather hear your racism up front versus you trying to hide the shit.
Because you know why it's like that? Because right now I'm looking at Angelina Jolie and Lady Gaga fight over Cleopatra, and
I thought that was fake.
I don't know how real it is, but we have seen examples of this shit. Well, we hear actors, oh yeah, there needs to be more equality. I am all for more women here. You know what? People of color had it bad too long. We need to do something about it.
Yeah.
And when you have a chance to do that shit, you know what y'all do? I want it first. I want it first. But Deontay, he's perfect for it. Yeah. Deontay got to work for it like I did. I want it.
Yeah, this,
You
this,
know
is,
what I
this is
mean?
exactly why I'm not jerking myself off to Joaquin Phoenix's speech about minorities, because it's like, hey, that's admirable, Joaquin, but you do realize you're going to be toasting it up with some of those white execs afterwards, right? All right, cool,
Did you
bet.
not hear what he said? Did you not hear exactly what he said?
Oh, I heard it. I'm just saying.
No. Now, let me preface this, y'all. Chris still don't like Joker. Number two.
No. I've made peace with it. Like, I've
Hold on.
made
Number
peace with
two.
it.
Chris don't like Joaquin Phoenix anyway.
No. See, that's a lie. I was for his. I was for his method. No, I
You
was
hate
for his
Walk.
method. No.
You hate Walk.
No,
You
no,
hate
no,
the
no. I was for his method acting trolling that he was doing. That he started that shit up years ago. I was for it. Like, oh, he clearly does not give a fuck. All right, I'm for this.
But here's the thing, honestly though, we got to hear this all the time, and like I said, but even then, but here's the funny thing: as much as I agree with everything Joaquin Phoenix said, and one of the most important things he said, I can't sit here and act like I haven't done it because I haven't done nothing to help it out either.
Yeah,
That's us. We have privilege. We need to fucking do something about it.
yeah.
Now, yes, the jury's at that point, and I'm glad you did it. The ball's in your court. Move something, do something about it. And I see that happen all the time. And I feel that, and I hate that sports have to be the way to do it just for older white man to say, well, that was nice at the time. That sold a good amount of t-shirts. All right, status quo again. Like every time there's progress, dial it back. Why? Can't give the niggas too much confidence. Can't make them feel like they're free. You know what I mean?
No, not too
Whatever.
much. That's why me and D we respect Jerry's diet racism. We know what it's
No,
up.
I look. Here's the funny thing. You do. I don't respect it. I don't respect.
I
Nothing
respect it because it's honest. It's like, well, at least he ain't hiding the shit. All
You
right.
want to know what I respect from Jerry Jones? Number one, this on some real shit. You can sell motherfucking AIDS to a dying cancer patient. I can look. I respect that shit. That means you can talk your shit and people will believe you. You want to know how I know that? I've been a Cowboys fan since 1992, and I have yet to have a reason that Jerry Jones has given me to fucking leave this team. Oh, he has done shit. Chris, Jerry has done a lot of shit to make me walk out the door, but here he comes out of nowhere. Well, as you know, Dallas Cowboys, we're going to make sure we got everything here. Ain't that right, guys? Here's me. Yeah, how about them Cowboys?
And two, you gotta respect his petty because he still hasn't put old boy in the Dallas Ring of Honor, even though he's in the Hall of Fame. So you know.
My God, you know what? I don't know. Here's the funny thing. I feel that relationship was so bad for both men that neither really got over it. I think Jimmy gotten over it. I
Oh,
think
Jimmy been gotten over it. He's just like, whatever. I'm on Fox. I'm doing commentating. I don't give a shit.
I think after his time in Miami, because it was so tough when he went to Miami.
hmm
I think after he was done with Miami and he went to Fox Sports, I think he got over it. I
Yeah.
think he truly got over that shit. Jerry, here's the thing. Jerry may have gotten over it, but Jerry never recovered from it.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure Jerry doesn't care. I'm pretty sure he in a way he respects everything that Jimmy Johnson did for his team. But I feel that it hurt his reputation as an owner.
hmm
To this day, we still talk about that shit that went down.
Yep.
And like I said, he's probably not even dealing with half the shit he dealt with at that time. But it hurt him badly. Fucked up his credibility. But here's the funny thing about that. And this is why I say I respect Jerry Jones in a way. That shit ain't slow his ass down.
Nope.
Not one bit. Jerry will still talk shit like he personally coached that team to a fucking Super Bowl. But you know what? Whatever. I think, like, here's the funny thing. This season, and we're going to talk about this season in the Super Bowl, but this season, like I said, it was pretty interesting, Chris. We got to see people come out of pocket and just say the stupidest things in the world, and one of them was the Cleveland Browns. Look, we have stupid shit. And this at this time, D would like to point out the predictions that me and Christopher made at the beginning of the season, and I'm gonna let you know what we got right and what we got wrong. NFC East. We said the Giants were going to be bums. We were correct.
Mm-hmm.
Said the Skins will be middle of the road.
Fucking horrible. That's what they were.
We said the Cowboys will make the playoffs.
Almost.
Hey, Chris, as they always say, almost only counts at horseshoes and sticking in the tip. Anyway.
And hand grenades, but you're right.
Hand grenades. The Eagles, we said the Eagles will make the playoffs.
Ding, ding, right? Ding, ding. And they got rocked right out the goddamn playoffs.
Yes, they did. We said that the Bears will make the playoffs. We said that the Packers would be middle of the road.
Can I maybe because it's my petty, because, they beat the Cowboys, but they kind of were. They got exposed.
No, they made the playoffs. And when I say middle of the road, that means you're just not good enough.
Okay. Fair enough.
The Lions. We said Lions were middle of the road. We were correct.
Yeah.
Amazingly, they were correct. I still think Matt Patricia is going to find a way to drive this team into a middle of the ditch, hop out of the car, light the car on fire, then shoot a missile at it. I know he's going to fucking do that. Mm-hmm. We said Vikings will make the playoffs. We were correct. Wow. I'm looking at Chris on this one. We said the Falcons would make the playoffs.
I said that? I said that?
Yeah, I got a feeling it was you because I probably did.
It was probably you because I remember, you know what? I did, no.
I don't like the Falcons.
No, what it is? I never said it because I said that blown 28-point lead is going to fuck with them for years. So I was like, they were not going to make the playoffs. I did say they were going to be middle of the road, which I was very wrong on. So
I was like you. That probably was you. Anyway, we'll find out.
I was wrong on that one because they were fucking horrible this year.
They stunk this year. We said the Buccaneers would be middle of the road. We were correct.
Yeah, 8-8 with our boy being 15-15.
Oh, don't worry. That nigga gone. If Winston is still there, if Jameis Winston is still there, I have no idea why. He got to be a backup.
He's like the leading NFL quarterback in touchdowns, but also the leading quarterback in interceptions. He managed to somehow do a turkey in one fucking season. How do you manage to have equal amounts of touchdowns thrown to equal amounts of interceptions thrown? That is a miracle.
I feel like Bruce Arians has a choice. Either A, you cut the cancer from the team, or B, stop talking about James like that. Don't worry, I'll change him.
Too bad he can't get Jason Garrett down there to help him out.
You have two choices. Anyway, we said that the Panthers would be middle of the road. We were correct.
Yeah.
These niggas are actually more sorrier than middle of the road.
They clean house and somehow end up becoming middle of the road at the same time. It's amazing.
Yeah. We said the Saints will make the playoffs. We were correct about that.
Mm-hmm.
We said the Rams will make the playoffs. We missed that one.
Yeah, NFC West was pretty stacked this year.
This is the fun part, Chris. We said that Seattle would make the wild card. We were correct. Mm-hmm. We said the 49ers would be bums.
We were wrong.
I'm fine with that, actually.
No. We were wrong until the Super Bowl, which we'll get into.
We said the Cardinals would be bums. We were correct.
You know what? No. Back. Okay. I feel we were sort of wrong. No. What was their record? Hold on. Let me check.
If it ain't 7 victories, they still bums. 7 victories is when you hit middle of the road status.
5-10. Damn.
Yeah, bum.
I was only saying it because old boy was really the key factor in keeping them they're 5-10, but Kyler Murray was keeping them motherfuckers competitive. You could not sleep on the motherfuckers when you played them. You cannot be oh, easy win. Nah, nigga, Kyler Murray will make that shit
I don't know what you saw. I saw easy wins out of them Bama's, man. But whatever. It doesn't matter. They ain't do
It's
shit.
5-10 though, so you're right.
And, well, at least
Oh,
this, I would say,
5-10 to my bad. 5-10-1. My bad. They tied. So yeah,
we can say this though. Kyler Murray, I think, shut up a good group of people.
Yeah.
You know, you're a baseball player. He shut up. He shut a few people up.
Yeah.
So that's covered.
Him and yeah.
We said the Patriots are going to make the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
We said the Dolphins were going to be bums.
Yeah.
We were,
and they fucked up their tank too. Ain't that a bitch?
I mean, you know what? I feel like they didn't fuck up their tank, but they so fucked it up. You know what I mean?
They wanted to win. They were like, "Fuck that tank. We want to win." And I'm like, "All right."
I feel like they did that. They lost the right amount of games that they wanted to lose. Not what we wanted, what they wanted. So I can't get that. I can't get mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
We said the Bills would be middle of the road.
We were wrong.
We were wrong because me and Chris. Here's the funny thing. If I remember that in the way, I was trying to convince you that they could make it to the playoffs. Oh no, D.
It's the Bills. It's like in
You have a reason. You had a reason, and we just agreed. Fuck it, they're going to be middle of the road. I don't know about you, Chris, but we're just clairvoyant like that. The Jets, we just said they were going to be bums. Imagine they were. I mean,
7-9. They were meh this year.
They were. I'm sorry, who?
They were 7-9. Meh.
Ooh, we were wrong. Oh,
They weren't bad. They were just meh.
Oh,
With all the talent they had, they were 7-9.
They made it to the middle of the road. Good for them. Hey, Chris, good for them. Good for fucking them. Every now and then a bird shits in somebody's mouth. So good.
Just gonna put it out there. They're gonna be bums next season. Mark word.
I don't. They got a bunch of draft picks, and I don't know what they're going to do with them.
Since when is draft picks equals guaranteed wins, D? Come on now.
I mean, you look. With a GM with a good GM, yeah, that means something, man. Look at the Rams. Look at the Rams.
It's the Jets, dude.
Rams.
Look at the GM of the Jets.
Shut the fuck up and listen what I'm trying. We said the Steelers were going to make it to the playoffs. We're wrong.
Almost, man. Oh, middle of the road though.
I'm looking at Chris on this one because D didn't say this. The Browns will make it to the playoff. I know D didn't say that. I'm putting that on you.
I thought they were going to catch a wild card, and apparently Cleveland just said, "Fuck you and your predictions." They went 6-10 this season. I'm like, you guys just fucking horrible.
Oh, you anyway, whatever. We said the Ravens would make it to the wild card. We were right, actually.
Well, we were wrong because they got first round bye.
So look, we're going to give ourselves that one. We're going to give ourselves wild card playoffs. Whatever, nigga, you made it there.
Yeah, you made it.
Again, Chris, nobody would dare do what we said, but we said that Cincinnati were going to be bums. We stuck by those guns.
And we were right.
Correct. I told you, sir.
And they tanked, and they get first round pick.
I'm looking at Christopher on this one too, but I'm going to say a little bit on D. We said Jacksonville was going to make the wild card. I put a little bit out on me. I do. Because a part of me thought Big Dick Nick was going to throw out his big dick.
At one point in the season, I would say week 7, they had a shot to keep their hopes alive, and then they just went to shit afterwards.
I knew when they beat, they got luck. I don't want to say luck, but the game that Gardner Minshew had against Denver.
Yeah.
I knew right there. I like this is the highlight. Because they're all out here after this. We terribly wrong. Not only say terribly wrong, but we said Titans were going to be middle of the road. We were wrong.
Made the playoffs.
We said the Colts were going to be middle of the road. We were right.
Mm-hmm.
We said the Texans will make the playoffs.
Yep.
We were right. We said the Broncos will be middle of the road.
Yep.
Wrong.
No, 7-9, middle of the road.
They are?
Yep.
Oh, we made it. All right, see? There we go, Chris. See, every now and then, you just got to believe in yourself.
See, I knew they were going to be middle of the road because of check down Flacco, but it wasn't because of check down Flacco. It was it was because of the other quarterback that got him to 7-9. So, there you go.
John Elway wasn't paying attention to the draft sheet and he got him. That guy.
Yeah.
Fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. You just
John,
say that.
John Elway's checklist is he white? All right, get him.
Hey, D, you're just saying that because you don't remember that quarterback's name. Oh, and John Elway knows it?
John Elway is he white? All right, cool, bet.
Is he white? Is he at least 6'2"? All right, put him in.
Does he wear Wrangler jeans? All right, cool, bet.
Actually, Elway always comes off to me as a Bugle Boy guest man.
First off, is Bugle Boy still in business?
I know Guest is, but
Guest definitely is. Bugle Boys, I'm like, are they still in business?
Man, I got a feeling like only K-Marks hold it, and even K-Marks is like, what?
I mean, I'm that guy that is surprised that Oshkosh Bagosh is still in business. I'm like, dear God,
nigga, that's a business. Hey, as long as people keep fucking, they're going to stay in business. Because it ain't just clothes with Oshkosh Bagosh. They do other little baby shit too. So that's what I'm saying. As long as people are fucking, they are in business.
All right.
Well, all right. Anyway, we said the Raiders were going to be bums. Now, were we right about that?
Middle of the road, 7-9.
See? Whatever.
But we were wrong on the fact that they're going to be going to L.A. next year because they might be the Diamond Dogs for one more season, basically.
Oh, they're going to be no. By what I heard, no, I said the Raiders.
No. I'm saying no. I remember specifically too. I said that the Raiders. I jokingly said the Raiders probably not going to be in their stadium in Las Vegas next year, and we laughed it off. And I'm like, oh shit, that came true.
Oh no. I think when you said that, that's what I remember hearing, that there was a possibility of that shit not happening anymore.
Oh, now it's definitive. Apparently, I'm like, oh shit. Well, damn.
Oh my. We'll see what happened, man. The Chargers. We said they were going to make the playoffs.
They're bums.
Who knew that the Bolts would just crumble in? I mean, wow, this was just a bad season for them, man.
The Chargers did the thing where they would let a team beat the shit out of them, and they try to pull a fourth quarter miracle comeback on the back of Phillip Rivers, and sometimes it would work, other times it wouldn't work, and that's how you get the 5-11.
I'm really thinking that Phillip Rivers just ran out of gas for his own good in this regard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they done used them up all the way. And of course, we said the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. Not only they made the playoffs, they won the Super Bowl, and that's something. Actually, we're still not going to go in yet because I still want to talk about a little bit of the season. Chris, there were just everything that happened in this season was very interesting. Like you said, the black quarterback showed up. Lamar Jackson started running his ass off. Mark Ingram was one of the best hype men of all time. Mm-hmm. I loved everything he said with represent because that's a dude that believed in his doggone quarterback. Yeah, I mean, you cannot be fake on that one, man.
Baker's Mayfield's opened his mouth that it basically was cashing checks that his mouth couldn't. Well, I forgot how to fucking say it, but either which way, Baker Mayfield was just popping off, even though the Browns were garbage this year. And
I feel that wasn't all the way. You know, when you look at that, I can't blame that on the Browns. I blame that on the hype machine that is the media.
Yeah, I remember top of the season, there was like, oh, playoffs, Super Bowl. I'm like, hey, guys, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes, all right?
I mean, look, here's the thing. I think there is a contingent of journalists that are really, truly ready for the Browns to be worth a damn.
I mean, if they were worth,
you know what I mean, on paper, they were worth a damn on like Madden 2019 or something like that. Of course they were, because that's how it works on paper. See, that's the thing. That's the one big thing, and that's the reason why I try my best not to get hyped up about certain people and certain things and shit like that, because on paper is the mother of all bitch you thought. You know what I mean?
If you don't have a coach that can bring it all together, then yeah, it's just going to be a dysfunctional mess. Like Odell wasn't.
And see, here's the funny thing about that. Even if you do have the right coach, because we've seen this before, even if you do have the right coach, you can't factor in team chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
You can't factor in shit happening. And what you really can't predict is team goddamn chemistry.
Yep.
That, and I think that's why I don't really try to focus too hard on paper. And this is why you and I, well, not even you and I, just most Cowboy fans in the DC area, we look smart because we see the team's chemistry that is going on the Redskins. We have our Redskin friends, yeah, we want to win the Super Bowl. Y'all hate each other.
I mean, y'all hate each other, dude.
Man, how you know that shit? Why you all up on my team? Bitch, I listen to 106.7 on my way to work. I can hear what y'all do.
I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, you know, the Redskins threw their fucking rookie quarterback to the fucking Wolves, and I'm like, oh boy.
Wow, I felt so bad. Look, there are two quarterbacks right now that are in fucking trouble, and I said it last week. I stand by that. Deshaun Watson, nigga. I don't know why they bought Bill O'Brien.
Fell upward.
I don't know how Bill O'Brien got back there. Okay?
He blew a lead. He blew a lead
like
worse than the Falcons and got a fucking upgrade. How? I want to say white privilege, but yeah, it's white privilege.
Yeah, white privilege. Yeah, white privilege. Because let Hugh Jackson do the same bullshit he pulled. Let any black coach do that same as Mike Tomlin's the only black coach right now that can get away with it, and that nigga only get away with it because he won a Super Bowl.
But D2 also, Mike Tomlin, like, he might put hands on the owner if he dares fire him, so you know.
No. Here's the thing. We gotta make this straight, and I don't care if that one Steeler fan hates that I pussified your coach because of the truth. The Rooneys love them some Mike Tomlin. And I'm not going to go that far, but D will for this joke. Mike, is the team doing good right now? Oh, Massa Rooney, it's doing good. We got to fill some good quarterback. See, I had to do that for a joke. I truly don't believe Mike Tomlin talks like that around the coaches and none of that shit.
Mike Tomlin just talk that.
Hey, look, hold up. Now, he does talk that way around the owners when Ben Roethlisberger's in the room. Ooh!
First off, I think Mike Tomlin, real talk, got resting bitch face whenever he meets the owners and he doesn't say nothing and they just said, okay, Mike, all right.
No, the Rooney family has been good to Mike, so I can't even go. I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
No, when I mean resting bitch face, he doesn't have to say anything. They just look at him, nod, and say, all right, Mike, good conversation.
Like, is that true, Mike? What it look like? Well, Mike is... well, Mike said no. But Mr. Rudy! No. Look at his face. He's obviously right.
I'm sorry. Like, yo, Mike looks like the disapproving dad on the sidelines every time they cut to him.
Yo, man, Mike Tomlin always looked like the high school coach that will fucking body slam you if you tell him some stupid shit.
We said this at the start of this whole podcast when we first made it. Mike Tomlin is the guy that takes off his shirt and is ready to fight his players in the line. Mike Tomlin
is the type of coach that has to be told, even though he don't do nothing, he's the high school coach. Like I said, even though he doesn't do nothing wrong at all, he's this high school coach. Hey, Mike, come here real quick. I see what you're doing, man. What you mean? You talking to them the seniors a little bit too hard. Man, they just want to talk to me. Like, hey, go ahead, Mike. All it takes is one of them little girls lying on you. I didn't even fucking do nothing, man. God, man, they students too. That's some nasty shit, man. I ain't about that. Hey, Mike, I'm letting you know what somebody told me. He's always there, ain't it, Chris? Somebody told me. Somebody told me. Hey, they looking at you. Chill out, bro. All right, man. All right, lady. See you later. Don't even do that shit. Don't even do that shit.
Mike also bench presses in his garage at home. There you go.
Mike clearly has that black wife that knows everybody on the team. Mike, what you doing? Hey, what's up, Richie? How you doing? Your mama called me yesterday. I know. I can pick you up tomorrow. Yeah. So what we gonna do? So we're just gonna have, how many boys are gonna be over there? Ain't none of the kids come in. Don't even, that's nonsense. At least 2 of them come over, baby. It ain't like that. Right now, hey, you come over tonight, honey. It's okay. He ain't got no dad, Mike. Now you know he admires you. All right.
Anyways.
There's more shit that went down in the NFL that I have to talk about. There really is. While we're still in the AFC North, Chris, I don't know how to describe how the Bengals, despite the fucking tank that was being developed in Miami, how did the Bengals go unnoticed until like the last 5 weeks of the NFL, where everybody's like, holy shit, they're the worst team? How did that happen?
Because we expected Miami, because Miami was in line until they got Fitzmagic and decided they want to win some games and shit. So, there's that.
Look, I think actually that's an important thing to talk about too, Chris. I think we all have to say it, and I think it's official. Fitzmagic is one of probably the top 3 greatest backup quarterbacks of all time.
Is it funny that he's actually played for 3 out of the 4 teams in the AFC North?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
If Tom Brady fuck around and leave. Hey, Belichick, put him in, coach. All of a sudden, just imagine if Fitzmagic had a Patriots jersey. How fucking awesome would that be?
First off,
that nigga get out there and ball his ass off.
First off,
4 interceptions though, but ball his ass off.
First off, my dream of a Fitzmagic Gronk team up is just gone now.
I know, right? I know, right? That's black people. Look, that's white boy. That's a white boy with black people swag all over him, with a white boy who clearly says the word nigger and laugh it off. Anyway.
and get this, Fitzmagic has to be the one to be like, hey, you can't say the N-word, sir.
Hey, man, I was just joking, bud. I was just joking. Hey, the right black guys. Yeah, Gronk. Why don't you say shit? Leave him alone. You know what doing the Patriots. You can say some shit about that, man. Nah, man, there you go. Nah, nigga, fuck that shit. We gonna let him say that shit? We gonna let, hey man, Asante Samuel said the same thing. We had to get rid of him. He wasn't on the team when Gronk was here.
The Fitzmagic gets booted off the Patriots for wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt. He's like, ain't that a bitch?
Oh my god, hey. Oh, I like how this is, this season for the Cowboys, Chris, was one of those seasons where we had to be told several times that actually no. The one big thing that followed Dallas all season was, are we going to pay Dak? And we had to hear so many different people.
I mean, right now, apparently they might franchise him, but that's not solidified yet. So
I don't think they should.
That's the rumor. It's not solidified, but
Now, here's the thing I heard about that. Now, the one thing I heard is if they do franchise them, just real talk, that's done because they want to sign some other people off. You know what I mean?
Can't get to him,
and
basically.
You can hold it off for a season. I just have this feeling. I don't know if. Here's the thing. It feels like everybody's guessing and nobody's talked to Dak about it at all.
Yeah, Dak did an interview and he said he's confident there's a deal, which for him, since he's the one that's really down in the ditches with all this happening and stuff, he probably knows better than all these pundits.
Yeah, and all we got to hear is from different pundits. I hear, don't pay him this amount. Don't pay him that amount.
I'll say this. You know what frustrated me?
Shannon. I got to hear from Shannon. Don't pay him that much. I got to hear from Skip. Well, he's earned at least that much. Then I got to hear from Stephen A. Smith. I think whatever the Cowboys do, they need to get him, but only do it at this amount because I don't think he's worth that amount. Then I got to hear motherfucking Max Kellerman say something. Actually, he's smart. Give him that much. Yeah, I know. Actually, smart. Nick Wright. Then I got to hear Nick Wright say something. I got to hear. There's just so many people got so many different opinions on it, and it all sounds like don't pay him this amount of money. That's what it really comes
down.
out.
I'm in with you. I've been hearing on every angles, and then you got the Cowboys fans on Facebook and stuff, and you've seen it where people are like, man, fuck that nigga, let him walk. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me if you're gonna say let him walk.
People, I love the people that want Dak to walk. I love that. Like, what? Why?
What quarterback is gonna be?
Go get,
dude. Okay. I want people to understand this. Okay?
We don't win nothing.
I want people to understand this. This is something that I don't know if we talked about this since we started this whole podcast and stuff. Every Cowboy fan gets to that point where they say, get rid of the quarterback. I remember at one point they said, get rid of Romo. I'm like, okay, so who we getting? Crickets.
That was always my response. Who the fuck do we get?
And it's always somebody that's out of our pay grade to get, by the way. Every time.
And here's the bigger question. Do you know how hard it is to not only get a quarterback, but a good starting quarterback? Hold on, that can run the offense properly. Hold on, that can also win games. Hold on, and then be a little bit extra special. So he can please whatever little fucking ego you got to call him the greatest. That's too many fucking hoops, dog.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking hoops.
And that's on top of, like, and maybe it's just me, and it's maybe probably because I've eased up on watching a lot of sports stuff in the morning like I used to. I just got tired of just like a lot of the sports pundits overhyping the Cowboys. Like, look, look, I'm always a fan of coked out Michael Irvin hype up the Cowboys. That's his MO. I'm fine with that. But it's people like Woody saying, oh man, Dallas, they're going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, shut up, Woody. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. We're horrible right now. Stop saying that shit. Like, I really
sounds weird.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm sure that. I hate it when people say that shit about us. Who was it? It was the other dude on NFL Network that was just, oh my God, he wanted us to win every game. It was a white boy. I forgot his name. Yeah. He's in there in the morning, Nate Burleson and all that.
He's a homer, clearly.
Huh?
He's a homer, clearly.
Yo, but here's the thing that get me with that. Even, like, it's like, so what about Skip? Skip sucks y'all dick. No. I can give Skip this much. He is a type of fan I don't like being around, but he's the most clear-headed out of most of us.
Oh yeah, when the reality sets in, it's like...
yep. The only reason I don't want to be around Skip is because he's emotional when he watched the games. Like, when him throwing away the Dak jersey, I get why he did it, because I was pissed off at the time, too. But it's like, yo, bring it in.
But then the following game Dak had was balling out of control. And he's like, oh my God, I love Dak. And I'm like, but didn't you just... Whatever.
Yeah. And I love that he admitted that this year when he was talking about Zeke. Because Zeke's mom got mad at what he said. I'm like, I'm fine with his mom because it's his mom. I'm like, what, you think I'm going to fight her? No. he's like, but can I be honest about your son? I love it because the whole time, here come motherfucking shit. Oh, here it come.
But there is an honesty.
But it was talking about his numbers and all the rest of that. And it's if you're a Cowboy fan, it's a big agree to disagree type of thing. But yeah, he like, I can deal with Cowboy fans like that. And then there's people like Max Kellerman who is totally getting told by somebody off camera to say this shit. So Stephen A. Smith can, what? You had the unmitigated goal to say that? Everybody on the Cowboys suck. Like, I can just tell when it's done for entertainment. Mm-hmm. And this season, Chris, I was so tired of my own fucking team.
But
I can't believe how fucking tired I was of my team. You want to know why I was tired of our team? Because we were so fucking underwhelming this whole fucking season. We had to hear how unfucking underwhelming we were by all these pundits who were either throwing us over the fucking sun or just dragging us right into the motherfucking mud. I was tired of it. There's a thing about being America's team. And that's like, yeah, this year fucking proved it to me. We are. But at the same time, it also proved to be that we are America's team because we represent America. A black guy's trying to lead the way and an old white guy won't move. I was tired this season, bro.
I mean, well, you know what was funny? What was interesting? Jalen Smith was on Undisputed. And you know, Shannon likes to put him on the hot. He put him on the hot seat and it was like, hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
hey, hey.
I'm with Shannon doing that too.
Asked him about like Jason Garrett, and Jalen was like, and you saw it in his face, like he wasn't gonna throw him under the bus, but he did mention where he's like, Jason was consistent, good or bad, he always had something positive to say, and that's Jason Garrett, clapping and everything. So it's like, that's probably how the locker room was. It's like everybody's looking at Jason like, Jason, get angry. Nah, I'm happy.
There's something about that too, man. I can really agree because Jason Garrett was a big story this year too.
Jason Garrett was the definition of the dog in the room on fire, and he's like, "This is great. This is awesome."
Yeah. I'm fine. I don't know what y'all got.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly. Which, you know what? Ironically enough, he gets let go by Dallas. 2 days later, he's picked up by the Giants as the quarterback coach.
Good for Daniel Jones, and I mean that. Hopefully he can grow with that. The Giants had to go through this weird thing they've been going through the last 3 seasons. It feels like the Giants have been doing this little back and forth of, we don't want Eli. We want somebody new. And what shocked me was Daniel Jones was just having the rookie season that you'd think a rookie would fucking have. Especially a rookie coming out of college the way he came out of. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We weren't expecting this motherfucker to be putting up gigantic numbers. But but to give, and I mean this, and I hate saying this about a team that I can't fucking stand, but I feel that the Giants see something that nobody else sees in Daniel Jones, and it might be one of the best things that might happen to their organization, man. I got a feeling they might be right on it. But of course, we haven't seen that much, but this is a gamble. This is a fucking gamble.
I mean,
they really think he's the one.
I mean, speaking of gambles, so D, where do you think Teddy Bridgewater is going to go? Because his stock rose after that 6-game streak when old boy was out.
Speaking of motherfuckers I had to hear from, you get rid of Dak and give Teddy Bridgewater.
Why?
You know why I hope Teddy Bridgewater lands? And I mean this. San Diego.
You know what? Yeah.
I don't know if now here's the funny thing. Let's bring this in for Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy, despite showing that he can still throw it, still lead a team, can you truly lead a team?
Yeah, because he had that moment.
And I think he's worth a fucking. I think he's worth a gamble too. Put stock in him.
I mean,
because I think Teddy Bridgewater is a bet that might be a good one. If
he didn't get injured so much with the Vikings, he would have did some good things with the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. This wouldn't be Kirk Cousins' team; it would be his.
Yeah, it'd be his. So I mean,
I feel like that's a good stop for him in San Diego. Maybe I don't know. I can't see like because look, put it this way: if he goes on the Jets, that's in his career. We ain't seeing him no more.
He'd be Jason Campbell 3.0 at that stage. So
No. Deshaun Watson is already hanging up pictures and getting a new couch of being Jason Campbell. Okay.
Only difference is he isn't getting ran out.
I'm sorry. I love Deshaun Watson. He's Jason Campbell now.
Look, you know me, man. I think we're both in the same agreement. We love some Jason Campbell, even though he was playing for the Redskins. I was like, you know what? Cool. Black quarterback.
He's going to make somebody happy. And he's making thousands of people in Houston happy right now. And let's just wait 2 or 3 seasons before somebody says what we're all thinking. Why are you still here not winning us a fucking playoff game? I already know what's coming.
I mean, look, Deshaun Watson gave us the gift that keeps on giving in that wild card against the Buffalo, and I still laugh at that because I'm like, ooh, man. Houston hugged his nuts after that, and rightfully so, because, woo, that was great.
Yeah, they needed that, man. I think what happened to, if I can just real quick, Gardner Minshew, enjoy it while it lasts, because I don't think we're going to hear from you next year.
Nope.
And knowing Gardner, sorry, buddy.
Ooh. Side note, I think Teddy Bridgewater could go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That ain't a bad spot either.
If they get rid of Jameis.
I think they're more loaded loaded, meaning that they can do something with that team than fucking the Chargers. But here's the interesting thing about both of them.
Or the Eagles.
I think both of them got a good. No, they ain't going to the Eagles. They get Carson all that money. No, that ain't happening. I ain't going to the Eagles so I can back up this motherfucker just so he can get hurt and we make it all the way to the Super Bowl.
I got 2 rings, but you didn't play, Carson.
How fucking sad would that be? But look, only reason why I think Tampa Bay over the Chargers is this. I think Shaq on motherfucking Tampa Bay is going to be a superstar, and I just got this feeling that there's an uptick that's going to happen with that team. Teddy will be a good addition to it. I wonder how healthy he could be. Now he goes over to the Chargers. It's the same difference that the Chargers defense. All of the people that got hurt, like Darwin James and all of them, they're going to be 100% next season, and that defense is going to be totally different than it was this year.
Yep.
And I just got this feeling it might be a better. It might work out a lot better if he goes to the Chargers than the motherfucking Bucks. But both are a good opening for him. That being said, though, Chris, where does no pullout game go to?
You're gonna laugh at this.
Old quarterback. Where's he going?
He's gonna go to where all quarterbacks go to retire: the Denver Broncos.
Oh God.
You know John Elway loves him some old ass quarterbacks. Come on now.
Here's something sick. That's not an all the way bad choice.
Exactly.
That really ain't.
You saw what happened to Flacco. Oh, I get to go to Denver. I get to play with John Elway. It's great. And you just check down King yourself to death. All right.
Man, look. Flacco going over there was just him like, look, dog. They picked up my contract from the Ravens. I'm just trying to see this shit out, my nigga.
If Phillip Rivers going to Denver, it's like, oh shit, I can play in Denver and still, maybe make kid number 10. It'd be great.
Man, there's a plan in all this shit.
We're in the mountains. It's crazy.
There's a church I like.
I mean, they're Mormon, but we'll see.
Yo, what else is there? Motherfucking, no, I actually gotta go to the Super Bowl. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I know there's probably stuff we're missing.
Last one. Gonna laugh at this one. Somebody made the obvious idea that maybe the Patriots signed Tom Brady to like one big, huge 1-year deal to get him back for one more year.
You know what? That's a good question. Now, is Tom coming back, or is he in that limbo state right now where he just doesn't know what he's going to do?
Tom's doing that bullshit that he always do. He's doing the equivalent to when they asked him, is he friends with Donald Trump, and he had the fucking hat in his locker, and he just gave that fucking smirk and then kept it moving. That's what he's doing right now.
So Tom doesn't give a fuck. Okay.
Yeah. But anyways.
No, hey, if you were Tom Brady, you wouldn't give a shit either.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I need to come back.
But the Super Bowl, first off, good on Andy Reid. It's amazing how the city of Philadelphia has been sucking his dick now after they fucking kicked his ass out. But, that's the fan base for you.
That's that fan base. Can I say, I heard Yolanda Adams. Whew. Wow.
Hey, she a legend.
Wow.
She's definitely put the stamp on the legend.
Now here come Demi. And I'm just gonna be real. It wasn't bad, actually.
Yeah, but I need white folks to ease up on saying that's better than Whitney. Sorry, just ease up.
Yeah,
stop.
Yeah, that needs to stop right now because that's slander. Because real talk, it wasn't that good. And also, y'all been really trying to make this cokehead into something more than what she is. So, and I appreciate that, but no. I know there's gonna be one person. She doesn't do no more.
Now I'll say this. I'll say this. I have a different opinion of Jay-Z in this NFL deal now because something came up before we get on the Super Bowl. So the NFL came out and said that they were going to be running ads about, the police brutality and all that stuff, right? And I remember sitting back like, whatever, NFL, blah, 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 and I didn't really think much of it. So they've been running ads and stuff, and apparently they've been getting a lot of shit from police officers because of that, and the NFL, shockingly, is not backing down on that shit.
I don't
Now,
care.
I don't know how much of that is just NFL flexing, trying to make themselves look good. That's just
No. I know what the NFL. That smells like the NFL sucking its own dick. I don't care.
okay. Yeah, so I figured.
Now I'm being real. Look, dog. Let me make it very clear because this happens with a lot of. I want to make this clear. Much like people getting inspired by horrible people and people trying to, and I want to say it, but a bad thing happened, but good came out of it. I'm not going to knock good coming out of this, but I know when the NFL is trying to jerk itself off, trying to make it look, oh man, we just care about the players now, don't we? Oh my God, yeah, it's so throbbing. Oh, we just love black people now. Shut up.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, and that, that's just what it is and stuff. But the Super Bowl proper, I will say this.
Did you like? I will say this. I fucking loved how all of that started. That little kid running, playing run back. Playing run back and as some people call it rugby, whatever. But anyway, he's running through the city. Ray Lewis trying to chase after him, shit like that. And then at the very end, him and a whole bunch of kids run out to the field. That warmed my heart so fucking much. For me, I never really got to play football like that in high school and nothing like that. Mm-hmm. That's what I normally played. I play that all the time. I was a backyard king, motherfucker. And so when I see that little moment where a kid is jetting out onto the field of the fucking Super Bowl, that is so fucking cute, man. I love that. I was like, you know what, NFL? Because I was watching my brother-in-law. He's like, this is a good-ass commercial. If we didn't know that was going into the Super Bowl, we just saw Roger get there like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, shit, he about to run out on the field, ain't he? You just see him run out of the field. I was like, yo, this is cute as fuck. I love it. I love that shit. Oh, my God. This was a football. These, I'm feeling soft inside. This was football.
I'll say this. So, the football game proper was actually pretty great.
Yeah.
Tough defense, offense were doing what they did and stuff. And then
49ers came out hot, didn't they?
Yeah, they made a minor error late in the second quarter, but that's minor. Whatever, shit happens and stuff. Third quarter happened and the 49ers looked like they were going to run away with this shit.
You know what? I stopped focusing on it because I watched the full first half at Lito's Pizza because I was trying to pick up a pizza for a party, and I got stuck there for almost 2 quarters because neither of these motherfuckers wanted to stay on the goddamn field. Mm-hmm. Seriously, the first half went by fast, man. Next thing I know, Shakira's up on stage. I'm like, wait, what happened?
2 asses shaking.
I'm not even joking, nigga. For me, it went by me that fast.
So you're like me in 2016 when I had that fucking party at our condo and shit, and I was trying to I had to go back and forth to get pizza, and I missed the first half of it and shit trying to get fucking pizza, and it went by so quick, and I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, I didn't even know because I'm looking at the motherfucking game on the TVs in the place, but still, next time I look up, I'm like, what the fuck Shakira doing up there? Thought the bitch wasn't gonna show up or something.
Yeah. but I mean,
speaking of which, Chris, did you cut off your notification like I did?
Finally, I did. Thanks a lot. I want people to understand this. Normally when we put stuff up on our 3 Black Geeks fan page, it gets some traffic and stuff depending on what it is. But, it's, the usual. We might get 50 likes. Hell, the fucking Morphin Medicast shit that we did still gets likes from people from Venezuela that probably doesn't even fucking know it's a goddamn podcast. They just see the image and ooh, Power Rangers.
Exactly.
But this is the first time I'm like, who the fuck is notifying me? I'm thinking it's somebody on my wall. I'm like, oh, it's that fucking shit from damn 3 Black Geeks. Because apparently USA Today wanted whatever. And New York Post wanted to put something up about how J-Lo is somehow better than Shakira. And D posted up all the screen caps on Twitter, and it just started a random conversation to where we're like 500 likes deep and shit. And I'm like, dear God. Oh, dear God.
The worst part is, around about 2 o'clock yesterday, my phone is just I'm looking out at like, y'all motherfuckers are fighting over this shit. Neither Shakira or J-Lo knows you. Bring it the goddamn in, man.
Meanwhile, after all the conversation, we've only gotten 5 new likes on our fan Facebook page. So,
Chris, we have to explain this to people. Just because you go viral doesn't mean anything happens.
I went viral.
This is actually, technically, this is our 3rd time having our shit going viral, and we gained nothing.
I put a God's Plan viral for Infinity War, and we gained 15 followers.
That was a big one, but that was different.
Yeah.
That was different. That was Twitter. That was different. See, Twitter works by different rules.
Yeah.
Facebook is a bastard when it comes to shit like this.
Also,
man.
I did kind of like the Twitter power and the fact that there were other people trying to copy and paste that status, and they didn't get zero traffic.
So mad.
I was like, man,
I was
fuck
so
you.
Mad at that. I was so mad at that because there was 2 spots on Facebook that took our screen cap from 3 Black Geeks and did not try to tag us on it. I chased these niggas down. So you gonna put the tag 3 Black Geeks on it? You not? Your mama a hoe. I kept doing shit.
But anyways,
I was so pissed, nigga, because we got real traffic. Because we was getting so much real traffic for Twitter on there. I'm thinking we could do the same thing for Facebook. And then I'm looking around all these Marvel sites. And this is why I say I hate MCU fans, because it was MCU fans.
Yep.
Real Marvel fans wouldn't give a shit anyway. But these motherfuckers retweeted all. I'm like, Chris, do you know how long it took Chris to come up with this joke? 5 seconds, but still, do you know how long?
You're being nice, D. It took me 2 minutes, and I was crossing fingers nobody else came up with that tweet, by the way. So I was like,
my
oh,
God.
God.
See, Chris, you just like me. Please don't let nobody else make up this joke. Please don't let nobody make up the same joke.
I literally made a tweet, and then I copied it and pasted it to the search function. I'm like, oh, thank God nobody did it. Woo! Woo!
Oh, but
anyways, who knew? Also, just a side note.
There were a couple of really look. I thought the game was gonna go the way of just the 49ers, just letting them have it. I think it was the second quarter, when Mahomes threw that pick, and I think it was the first pick, not the second pick, the first pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember just having this feeling like, oh God.
Oh, it starts.
It's about to happen.
It starts.
It's how it starts. You know what I mean?
And then, like, he threw the second and the third quarter, and I was like, oh, it's game.
Right? And I remember everybody, the 49 fans were loud. And I knew, Chris, it's almost like, here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing about life. Sometimes, not all the time, because it goes over my head in certain instances sometimes. But sometimes when you see something and you just say, oh, fuck, strap in. The second all the 49ers ran to the other side of the field to hit that pose, right? I hit me in the back of the head. Hey, D, they finna lose this bitch. No, they're not.
You know,
they finna lose this.
You know what,
hey, D. It was like this, D, this is the left side of your brain. I never lie to you.
But also,
they're about to lose.
But also, D, your left side of the brain was right because the Texans started that shit too. Remember?
Yeah. but still, though, you know when you just know it, like that's where this is where the motherfucking wheels of the motherfucking 18-wheeler start falling off.
Oh, here's how bad it was for me. I checked out and I was like, I'm playing some fucking damn DBZ Kakarot. Fuck this game. That's where I was at. I was like, man, fuck this, man. Goddamn 49ers gonna win. I gotta
I remember when that happened. I went out. I told my wife, like, all right, babe, I'm out for the night. And she's like, I kissed her goodnight, hopped in the car, went back over to my house. And I walk in the door, and I'm sitting there, I was just saying hi to my folks, walk upstairs to see my dad, and my home scored a touchdown. I'm like, that's another one? You're like, my dad like, yeah, they coming back.
21 points in the fourth quarter, D.
I was like, huh. Nigga, here's the fun part. I hook up my PlayStation, walk back downstairs to talk to my mom. My mom like, whoa. I'm like, what? They done got the ball back. I'm like, no, they didn't. I love this because everybody, like, there's three people, my grandma, and my two parents. Everybody at that time stopped watching the game, right? Then when my mom was like, woo, they done scored again. I'm like, they about to score again. I'm like, no, they ain't. We looking like, yo, these niggas like, and then it was like right there on the goal line. Here's a fun thing. I would have called it in. I know there's a bunch of people, that won the touchdown. That was a touchdown. I feel like it would have been it was a touchdown. You know what I mean? I don't know about you. It looked like it crossed the plane to me. And even if it did it, they were going to get it the next. You know what I'm saying? They were going to get it.
They were going to get it in because Andy Reid, you know what it was? Andy Reid saw that score and was like, you know what? YOLO. Let's do this shit. Fuck it.
All right, Andrew. All right, Andrew. You know it's your time. Wait a minute. I call myself Andrew? Yeah. This must be a serious moment. It is a serious moment, Andrew. It's time for us to flex our mustache. It's time for me to be the offensive guru I always knew I was. All right, everybody, come in. Let's talk.
Andy did what we asked for him, and I think this is kind of redemption from his the Eagles Super Bowl. He knew how to manage the fuck out of a clock.
That is one of the, because usually, and it's kind of funny. That's been one of his pet peeves, even with the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he broke out of it. I forgot what Troy Aikman actually mentioned it too. I forgot what he said though. But what really got me was, okay, it's 20-24. All y'all got to do is score. All y'all have to do is score, and you won the game. Jimmy, I need you to take you threw a pick? Oh my God, it's running all the way back.
But D, we have to also blame. We also have to blame something here. Kyle Shanahan pulled a Jason Garrett.
No. Don't you dare put this on. You do not put this on Jason. Kyle Shanahan pulled a goddamn Kyle Shanahan.
Here's the thing. The 49ers running game was eating up that fucking Chiefs defense.
Yes,
and for some reason, and it's not just the 49ers that have done this. Dallas has done it this season. A lot of other teams have done it this season. They get away from the running game for whatever dumb fucking reason that was making it work in the first half. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, guys, like, why are you not running the ball? And one of the Chiefs players at the end was like, yeah, we kind of noticed, Jimmy was doing a lot of checkdowns and stuff, so our defense was able to adjust. And I was like, son of a bitch, he's right.
Son, I didn't even notice that. But you are right, though. You are right, though. The one thing, I didn't notice the checkdowns, but what I did notice is, like, I don't see Coleman running. I mean, was it Coleman Campbell? I don't see Campbell running.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. I don't see, y'all not running the ball no more. Oh, God.
They wanted to put, I don't know whether it's just Cal saying, you know what, we paid fucking Jimmy G all this money, we gotta let him show his stuff. And I'm like, that's the wrong play. Don't do this.
I feel like even with good quarterbacks, and this is not knocking Jimmy in this regard. I'm just saying this as a general thing. The best quarterbacks have this way in situations like this to get up to the line and just go, okay,
yeah,
let's do this. And yes, sometimes they are checkdowns. But they're all surgical.
Yep.
You and I, and I'm flexing this to the end of the day. You and I know this, Chris. We witnessed one of the best motherfucking quarterbacks to have comebacks every damn year. I said it. His name is Tony Romo, goddammit. We have seen Tony come back 14 points down in situations like that. Like, the best quarterbacks know how to get to that line, breathe in, breathe out. Let's go.
There's a whole
exactly what I said.
There's a whole ass YouTube video where it's top 20 Tony Romo comebacks. That's his MO.
Another good one. Another good person out there. Peyton Manning was a monster at that shit, man. It was just like, don't worry, we got it. Don't worry, don't worry.
Brett Favre too.
Brett Favre was good at that. Brett and Tony had the same problem because they'll do that shit, and every now and then, this is a good cut. That's a pick. God damn it!
Oh yeah. See.
Tony and Brett were good on that one.
See Tony versus the Denver Broncos when him and Peyton were in a fucking shootout, and that was like ratings gold, and then pick, and it's like you hate to see it with Tony Romo.
Oh man, Tony's just a bum quarterback. The nigga threw 500 yards. No pick. But anyway, but still, I think this is one of the things, Chris. I didn't think it was a thing, and I can't really totally put it on Garoppolo, but I feel that's one of the reasons why I don't like him, but I don't think it is a reason. Again, Chris, I don't have a rant ready, and I don't have weapons ready for why I don't like this motherfucker.
No. See, here's the thing.
What?
If the 49ers had won, he would be pulling the Jeff Jarrett. I'm the chosen one. God damn it, slap nuts. That shit. If you
Hey,
won.
don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Because you know Jimmy thinks he is the chosen one. Don't do that.
Because, I mean, look, you play by... You're back up behind Tom Brady. Wouldn't you want to sit there and feel you're the chosen one?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, but, like... I just didn't understand why they got away from the run. And I'm just looking at like, they scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. I'm like, what?
I believe all of that was on Kyle Shanahan because I can't blame that on
defense. I put it on the defense a little bit. Gotcha.
I put on the defense. Here's what I put on the defense. The defense threw it back. They were in fourth and fifth gear the whole game. And then now, in the fourth quarter, you decide to go back to third gear. That's where you fucked up because their intensity slowed all the way the fuck down at the end of the third quarter into the fourth. Their whole intensity slowed the fuck up.
And Mahomes,
it was almost as if, but it was weird, Chris. It was almost as if somebody stopped talking to them. Or if like somebody told them, we got this shit, it's in the bag. Or someone told them on their team, man, they ain't coming back, man. Y'all can just chill. Or I'm just going to be an asshole about it. Not that I don't like him. I actually love the brother. Or Richard Sherman just gave up. I don't fucking...
I just know the defense changed up and Richard Sherman was getting burned like a son of a bitch. I'll tell you that fucking
I was with look, I forgot who called it on the motherfucking Chiefs, but I was with them. Yo, Darrelle Revis is going to get on him about this.
Yo, Revis. Okay, so those that don't know, Revis was saying that, Richard Sherman, he respects him for the position, but basically like, more or less he ain't a good cornerback as everybody says he is. More or less. I'm paraphrasing, but that's
yeah, you're right. You're right. You are paraphrasing on that one. You're right, though.
So, and it's not like he was disrespecting him. It's just like, I feel I'm a better cornerback than he is. I can do both sides. I can do blah, blah, blah. Like, he's right, because he can. And, like, Richard Sherman was like, look, that's cool, but, I'm in the Super Bowl and you're not. I'm like,
yeah.
Well,
respect, and it's the only thing that Richard Sherman has over most corners in the league. To be honest with you, Richard Sherman to me is not that big on. He's a good. I think Richard Sherman, his true weapon as a corner is that he can cover it like a motherfucker. I think he's one of the best at that shit. Him getting picks, him getting breaking up plays and all that. That's here and there. I don't rate that. I just rate the fact that this motherfucker's consistent with his play. And that's really hard to do as a fucking cornerback. So I can give him that. And I would actually pick him over Darrelle Revis if I was making a team. But here's the thing. Darrelle Revis put the fear of God into a lot of quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. Richard Sherman, they'll still throw at him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But Revis is definitely going to go in on Sherman. I think he's biding his time right now. Like, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Or be the real true petty nigga. Don't say shit at all.
If they have to play each other, he just look at them.
There's a thing called being super petty by not being petty at all. So
you're right. You are.
That's one of them. Right. That's what I think. But I just knew it. The second they made that touchdown and they ran it back for the pick six, I was like, you could see the energy just drain out the feet of every 49er on that field.
Here's what it drained. Here's where they drained. So they're down 10. 3rd and 15. Mahomes throws the fucking Tyreek Hill for 40-something yards down the field. And I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Mahomes is about to do it again. And sure as shit, boom, touchdown. I was like, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes for Mahomes. He gets that one big play. It sparks that whole fucking team. Like all of a sudden the team knows how to catch now. You know, that's all it takes. I mean,
I think the momentum.
Sammy Watkins and Tyreek Hill and Kelsey were the 3 people, and Damian Williams on that last one, you know, when he ran in for the touchdown, whatever. But like Hill, Watkins, and Kelsey were like the 3 that was really like doing it. And Damian Williams, 104 yards rushing.
Yeah. I'm about to say Williams showed his ass off. Mm-hmm. There's one person I have to bring up, and for D, this means a lot. I am over the moon that Bashawn Breeland has won a Super Bowl.
That's 2
Breeland for D. I was so mad. I'll never forget the day the Redskins drafted him, and I was, for the first time, actually as a Cowboy fan to a Redskins fan, I was jealous. I was never jealous of the Redskins my whole life, but when they drafted him, I was jealous. Happy as hell that Breeland had a really good rookie season. 2nd year was off because he got hurt. 3rd year was terrible. Mm-hmm. And I stopped hearing from him. He's like, oh, he got traded, D. Next thing you know, I think it was last year. Or was it this year? No, actually it was this year. And I forgot that Breeland was on the fucking Chiefs. It was this year. I forgot Breeland was on the fucking Chiefs. I'm like, well, at least he came up. At least he's on a better team now. I think people can still fucking go at him because, real talk, nobody ain't scared of Breeland. All right, let's just be real. I like Breeland. Ain't nobody scared of that nigga.
I mean,
I'm glad he got a second chance. I got a second chance and he's fucking started. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I'm glad he did.
So
yeah,
so
you go out in the Super Bowl, you crack a couple skulls, and you get a pick. I am happy for that man.
I'm also happy for Anthony Hitchens.
Yeah, Hitchens, good for you, bro.
I felt bad. I felt bad that Dallas let him go, and I think that was due to what, money, basically.
That was money. That was all money. Hitchens had to go, man. We just couldn't afford him. I don't know if we traded him off or he got into free agency.
I think he went to the free agency, but I was kind of sad Dallas had to let him go because of money and all that stuff, and that happens and stuff. But like I said, he got to a better team, and boom, you know, I'm happy for him. That's 2 former Cowboys that won a Super Bowl now. That's Ware and him.
I think Ware was more satisfying because we, as Cowboy fans, knew that DeMarcus Ware would not even be considered to go into the Hall of Fame if he didn't win a Super Bowl. So we was really truly rooting for him.
And got paired up with Wade Phillips to do it too.
Yeah. We were both like, I remember everybody was like, yo, every Cowboy fan we knew was like, yo, D Ware gonna get this motherfucker all ring. And I remember having somebody who was actually a different fan like, so you rooting for him just because he played for y'all team? Like, yeah, we are, man. Like, y'all you do realize you got a Hall of Fame on your team, right? He ain't going to the Hall of Fame. We like, yes, the fuck he is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and
like, D Ware for us, him winning that Super Bowl, a part of us was like, that's our Super Bowl ring too, right there. We wanted DeMarcus Ware to win that one, man. It was so satisfying to see him win that one, man.
But D, here's the bigger question: do you think Andy Reid, you know, after the game, got a full plate of ribs from Sizzler afterwards?
Okay, you want D to be real?
Mm-hmm.
I think he got the biggest, wettest, sloppiest blowjob he has ever gotten in his life.
From his wife.
Hey, Chris, you want me to be 100% with you? Who cares on that one? Woo! Hey, being real. Hey, look, I ain't starting shit. I'm just saying. But I feel that because I saw the quote. I don't know since I saw it. I don't think it's real. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get the biggest cheeseburger I've ever seen. It might be a double cheeseburger. A part of me's like, a cheeseburger, Andy. A cheeseburger.
I gotta be real, man. I actually think that shit's real because it's Andy fucking Reid.
Andy Reid. Look, Andy will be real. Look, I'm a fat motherfucker, y'all. Come on now.
It's like, yeah, it's high in cholesterol, but I don't give a shit. Like, YOLO.
Come on now. I've been on the look. I've been eating good, but it's been like this weird half vegan, half protein diet that I'm really.
Hey, so also you gotta give credit to Andy Reid, man. He backs black quarterbacks like a motherfucker. He had McNabb's back. He's the one that brought Michael Vick into the fold. I mean, Mahomes.
Yep.
I mean, dude's been doing a lot of things, man. You gotta give him credit on that one.
I think Andy Reid, like I said, but I think Andy, and when you really look at what he did with Alex Smith didn't have a shitty career at KC either, man. So he did real good with him too, man. That's why I think anybody that has watched Andy Reid for this long is happy for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. The whole, like I said, I enjoyed the game. Like I said, defensive effort, but that because every Super Bowl has a narrative. Like we talk about the Falcons blowing a 28-point lead. You know, that was the story of that Super Bowl. Last year's was just the Rams being utter shit. Like,
yeah, the Rams getting shut down was like the story of it. Yes, it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this year it was just like the Mahomes miracle in the fourth quarter. That was the one this year because that's been in fact that's the story of the Chiefs in the playoffs. They'll be behind and then they'll pull off a miracle. And this and the one against Houston, well, the Houston one's probably more bigger than this one, but I mean, this and the Houston one are like the two that's just like, oh, they clearly. It's one of those situations where if you got a lead on the Chiefs, you can't leave it a chance at all. You got to keep putting your foot on their necks. So,
yeah, man, I think the Chiefs, like I said, I think it really was just the Chiefs' year, man. Like I feel like this is not the first time it was the Chiefs' year, in the Andy Reid era. By the way, I don't feel like it was the first time, but
we saw them getting close. We saw them getting close. His rookie year, then last year the Patriots beat them, which I really feel the Chiefs should have beat them, but whatever. And then boom, this year, I mean, so it was natural progression. So it was like it was bound to happen at some point. And the fact Mahomes beat the Madden curse and all that stuff, I mean, hey.
Look, let's see, here's a funny thing. I don't believe there's such thing as a Madden curse. Madden hasn't changed since 2007, so.
How do you explain Antonio Brown, sir?
Huh?
How do you explain Antonio Brown, sir?
Antonio Brown was going to do that regardless. Don't do that. He was going to purposely ruin his own career. All of that was self-inflicted. Man curses only deal with getting hurt on the field or your play suffering greatly.
As the League of Extraordinary...
All of that was self-inflicted.
Or as the League of Extraordinary Assholes said many, many moons ago, Ray Lewis killed somebody to take over that curse. So, there's another place you can circumvent that. Side note, I know we ain't talking about it, but Maryland's in top 10 in the rankings now. Hooray.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that day. I saw a really decent game between St. John's and Georgetown yesterday.
They always play hard. It's like the
NFC East. Because St. John's
NFC East and shit. It's like, they gonna play tough.
Yeah, because St. John's program is nothing to slouch about this year. Actually, the last 2 years, in my opinion, it ain't the best in the world, but they can beat teams, man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I think if you're Georgetown, you really wanted to take that win away from the motherfuckers. So that was a good one, man.
Also, okay, so the Wizards clearly they're losing, but they're kind of doing this shit where they're putting together. They might get 3-game wins and then they lose 5 and all that shit, but they're piecing together a season. We're seeing improvement with the young guys and stuff. Beal was feeling some sort of way that he got left.
He should feel. He should.
And I like that.
Because Bradley has been putting up 40-point efforts, man.
And I like that. And I like that Shaq stood up for Beal. Like, okay, so you're saying that Beal shouldn't be in? Isn't there like a couple players on the All-Star team that have losing records? I mean, we can't go off records if we got 2 players on the All-Star team that got losing records. So that's no, you can't say that. No.
Yep.
You can't do that.
I think certain players just get snubbed for whatever reason. I think Bradley making it last year made more sense.
Yeah.
I think just because he had a better all-round season last year than this season, because this season he's already been showing that he's been up and down despite everything. But this time he truly has to do everything by himself. So, I wouldn't even go that far because a lot of the guys like Brian and Burton's have been really putting in their time in. Hachimura hasn't had a chance really to do anything, man, to be honest with you. He's just not getting back from injury, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, he just got back from injury, so
yeah, so it's weird, man. It's weird.
Yeah, it's fun. All the black people got booted out of the Australian Open, so that was kind of a wash.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been giving a shit. Hey man, you even watch the other black girl? I'll check.
No, I watched it. It was enjoyable, and then Serena Osaka got booted out, and I was like, well, I'm done. So
I think the girl who beat Venus, she's still in it. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna flip. But anyway, so I think that's it.
Yeah, and
I think that's it.
May your day be as good as O.J. Simpson on Twitter.
I know, right? I know. Man. The only thing I will say.
World.
So yeah, man. But yeah, next time you hear from us, we'll be talking about above the rim.
Yay! Above the
rim.
rim.
We're gonna be talking All-Star game too. So that's it.
That's gonna be great. So see you later.
Peace.